it's Elizabeth and welcome back to a journal with me video. A journal with me video where I don't journal at all. Okay. What I'm trying to do here is peel off. I know this is so exciting for you. Peel off this side of the magazine. Now what I use the extra parts of the magazines that I don't use in my glue book. I use this part for gluing purposes, right? So I don't get glue everywhere. Some people, use book pages or book text, their book blocks that they use for junk journaling and stuff. I just use this because, they're here. I've already harvested the pictures that I want. And yeah, so there's that. That's what I use this stuff for. Or these things for. So I'm just peeling off the gluey part here so it's easier to tear these pages off. Okay, there we go. All right, that goes right there to the side. Let me just explain this bit of duct tape. If you didn't see the ramble session yesterday, go back and watch it. Oh, that would be a good way. No, anyway, just kidding. I have something on my finger. Sometimes I have one up here as well. It's almost like a wart type thing, which is a virus, but I don't know. I don't know if I have them anywhere else. Or it could be part of my osteoarthritis. It could be part of my psoriatic or whatever it's called, arthritis. I don't know. Anyway, my girlfriend, when her kids would get warts, they would put duct tape on them and they would go away after a while. Like you keep duct tape on it. I don't know if it's something in the tape. I don't know if it's the sticky part of the tape. I'm not really sure, but you put it on there. If it comes off, you stick, you wash your hands, you dry them real well. You put another piece on there and then pretty soon that spot will disappear. I don't know. It's worked before. I've done it with my own kids and it worked. So that is the story on the duct tape. Okay. All right, so let's get into the journal here. This is my January 2023 journal. And yeah, I changed my idea or what I was going to do. I changed my plans, not my idea. So I made this journal out of a clasp, not clasp envelope. There's a permanent link below on how I make this type of journal. Very super simple. I did not use the clasp on it, right? I just, in the back of the book, there is a pocket here in the back, right? There's actually, because I messed up on this journal, there's actually 2 more pockets right here and here. That was unintentional. Anyway, okay. And then what I did was I put 16 pieces of paper folded in half, or there could have been more because I think I told you yesterday in the ramble session, ones like these that were just beautiful with quotes on them, I just left in here, right? And then the rest of it is made with various papers. Some of them are my food coloring dyed papers, otherwise they're like just old book pages. I happen to really enjoy matte pages. And yeah, so there's that. So this is going to be a journal with me where I don't journal at all. So let's roll up our sleeves. It's a bit cool out here today. Yep, down here in SoFlo. So let's get going. All right. So this is my first, this is Sunday the 1st. And let me, this right here is, I've had this in my stash for a couple of years. It is Doodles by Sarah, okay? A couple years ago, I used to and I have her books and everything. I used to love doodling, and it is really a lot of fun, and I should get back into it. But anyway, my girlfriend, my sweet sister Karen Down Under, she's not my sister, first of all. A lot of people think that she's my sister, but she's not. But I love her like a sister, and so that counts for something. So she sent me the sweetest Happy Mail. It was a number of years ago now, and it had a bunch of Sarah's like artwork in it, and actually a note from Sarah herself. It was so sweet because Sarah is she lives in Australia as well. And anyway, it was just the sweetest thing. It was the sweetest thing. Okay. So these are all the different things. Let's just get this all situated so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, this I'm gonna glue on. Let's just get to getting, shall we? Okay. What are you guys doing this year for a journal? Let me just, okay, just making sure you guys are in frame and all that good stuff. What are y'all doing for journals this year? I changed my plan. I did. Yes, I did. I decided that I'm really not fond of different size pages in a junk journal. Yeah, yep, I did. I decided, nope, not my style. I like my pages to be uniform. Okay? I like them to be uniform. Let me just get a rag so I can dry off my hands. Yeah. In other words, when people make junk journals, a lot of times this is just a card that I received in Happy Mail, and it's very sweet. And this is packaging. I use a lot of packaging in my journaling. Anyway, let me finish that one thought. Yeah, I like the pages to be uniform because I like adding my own tucks, tags, and pockets, right? Yeah, I don't prefer journals that already have that in them. Yeah, I'd rather just add my own. So it's better for me to start out just with a uniform substrate, right? And then I cover it all up, okay? So these are my pastel highlighters that I got, and isn't that sweet? So I just, did a swatch of all of them, and this talks about what is that? Joining? What on earth? Guys, you'll notice if you, whatever, watch my, what are they called? My flip throughs, right? Or like pictures on Instagram or whatever, I frequently misspell words. I frequently leave off letters, and that is because my brain works faster than my hand. So anyway, so I wanted to put this in here because I was started this year doing the Bible study along with Kanoi at Notes and Hughes. So check her out if you're interested, and she's using the program, the Bible Recap, and it has been fabulous. I don't know what this is here for. Oh, this is just, okay. So when I do my printouts, right, like let's say this one right here, this is for my walking. When I do my printouts and I cut this out, I have this strip here. I don't throw those away. I don't throw this away. I use those pieces to make my own letters, okay, my own lettering, that because I don't buy alpha stickers. Yeah, this way and I said this yesterday, if you watch that video, the ramble session, I never have too many consonants, and I never run out of vowels because I just do it myself, right? So I think I'm going to talk about the Bible recap on this. Let me see. Maybe I'll just do like that. Okay, what I was gonna do is make this like a little tab, and that's why I have two of them here. I was gonna just go like this and make this like a little tabby do coming out, but you know what? That's like the perfect space for it. So we're just gonna do that. I do use a lot of notepads in my journaling. First of all, I like lines, and if you'll notice, my pages rarely have lines. They're just book pages from books that I have purchased, for making of journals. They're just, yeah, I don't know if I'm making any sense at all, but so this is what I do with this. I take this, and if I have two of them, I glue them back to back, right? So I have a front and a back. I prefer lines, okay? This, obviously, it doesn't have lines. Or if we go to There's a shell from my walk on the beach on this day. So yeah, I cover stuff up, but then I need a place to journal. And so that's just the way that I do it. That's the way that I enjoy doing it. So we're gonna pick a thing here that doesn't have too much glue on it. And I just glue it up, glue it up, glue it up. It also makes the tag a little bit more sturdy. If I don't have much to say, then I just use a single piece of notepad paper and do it that way. But I love me some tugs, oh golly, some tucks, tags, and pockets. Yes, that is my preferred way of journaling. That's just the way that I like doing it. So we're going to do this, okay, and get this. And I have a ton, a crap ton of notepads. People that I've collected over the years, or that people have sent me in graciously in Happy Mail. Yeah. So we go like that. And there we have a ready-made tag that is perfectly fine for journaling on and whatnot. Okay. So this is going to be about how I started the Bible study. And that'll go in here. Now, this page originally had a flippy-do, right? I decided to turn it into a pocket, okay? And then when I put goals up here, it shows like a crafter's desk, you know? That is one of my goals this year, is to spend, you know, more, I wouldn't say more time in here, but I would definitely say like more productive, right? More productive. And here's a little extra piece there. And then the numbers, just so you know, that I use come from last year's Patreon by Love Lynn's Life. So there's that, as well as the days of the week, okay? And I store those in these little photo album things. It's been working out really well. And then in this one here, I have all the days of the week, you know, that I can use. Big ones, little ones, tiny ones, you know. So that's been working out. So now I just have to do my journaling. And then these are just clip art. Well, this is a stamp, but I track my, when I film a video, this is for tracking my Bible study, and these little ones are for when I have my phone calls, my weekly phone calls. So yeah, and then this is just a picture of my Instagram, the top 9 of 2022. So, and I'll just do my journaling here. Some days, you know, I do a lot of journaling, and other days I don't. But I do like to have just little tidbits in here. I don't know, it's just fun. So for this one here, this is the page we're going to be working on today. And this is how I do my lettering, okay? A lot of you have asked in the past, and this is how I do it. So I just take those leftover pieces of my printouts, right? And if you have a question about what I use to print, it is in the links below, okay? So I take these, get off of there. I simply, I fold the paper, right? Like this, like I fold the paper to how big I want the letters to be. And then I simply use a Crayola marker, and I write out my letters in my own handwriting. And I've said it before, that way I just make essentially my own alpha stickers, okay? Then in the end, I don't have an excess of, what are they called? Consonants, you know, right? That I'm never gonna use because I don't have a matching vowel, right? Because you always run out of the vowels first. And yeah, so I don't like that. So I just simply make my own, and I said it yesterday as well, and I'll say it again in case you missed that video. Now I just forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. You'd think I'd remember since I repeat myself so dang much, but nope, not the case today. So anyhow, yeah, I really enjoy the way that these look. Oh, I think I was going to say, is it time consuming? Yes, as you can see. I think it's totally worth it. It's totally worth my time to do this rather than spending money on stuff I'm not going to use, okay? Oh, speaking of spending money, how many of you guys are doing like a no spend January or no spend year or whatever the case is? I'm not, because, you know, there are things that I needed and wanted to get, such as my new Bible and stuff like that, a journaling Bible, and highlighters, all that fun stuff. So yeah, but this year I do, like every year, I think, I do intend on definitely using up my stuff, you know, using up my stuff, because that is important to me. A lot of us crafters have a lot of stuff, and I don't want what happened at my old house to happen here. I don't want to be hoarding stuff. I want to use it. I want to use it. So there you go. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? This came off of, oh, my desk calendar. I ripped it off there because I thought it was cute, and because I, let's see, this was on Monday, was it? Oh gosh, I really hope that I have my dates and everything correct. I really, really hope. Was this where I was gonna put it? I think so. Let's try to get that on there straight-ish. Yep. Okay, hang on one second. Did we take your truck on Monday? That's what I thought. Okay, I was right. I'm back. I had to ask my husband just to make sure. Did we take the truck? Yeah, okay, so these are gonna go up here. Now, what I do you need one of these? No, you do not. I use it because I have it. Yeah, I've had it for years, and yes, this is one of the things that I use. Which, and this, by this, I mean a Xyron machine. It is a sticker maker, and this is what I use to do my letters. Whoops. Now, oh, come on. Now it's stuck in there. One of the things I don't like about it is that, come on, now I have like glue on everything's sticky. One of the things that I like about it, obviously, is that it makes stickers for you, right? The one thing that I don't like about it, however, is that the sticky part, and I'll show you on the previous page, can come off. I'm gonna just do that one sideways, I think. Oh, I want to make sure. Okay. Did it go in there? Yes. Okay. And then you just tear it off, and there you go, right? The only thing is that here, right, I can rub my finger across here, and that's what I have to do on most of them, because the sticky part sometimes what on earth? I just heard a bunch of kids downstairs. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the sticky part can sometimes, you know, you have to rub it off. It does just rub off, but that's a downside of it. You could also, you don't have to use the sticker maker, you know, just use glue, okay? Just use glue. Now, this I wanted to put over here. This was from Instagram. I had gone Monday walking, and I want this somewhere in here, but not to cover. See, I don't want to cover that up, or do I? Oh, maybe why not? Yeah, we'll do that. I think we will do that. Okay. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. I don't know how many pages I'm going to get done today. Probably not very many. Probably not very many. But I love decorating my pages. I really do. It's probably one of my favorite parts about journaling creatively. I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite part of journaling creatively? Do you enjoy designing your pages? Do you enjoy, you know, writing? And I don't know. I guess it's a little bit of everything for me. Where was this gonna go? Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit of everything for me. I like using my stash up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just like doing it, you know? I like being creative. Now here to put this down, you know what I might do? I'm gonna use double-sided tape, I think, for that. It's just easier, folks. Let's just get real. Now, the only thing I don't use usually double-sided tape for, and I get this at the Dollar Tree, the only thing I don't use it for is, well, I rarely use it, is when I'm, like, I wouldn't use it to glue this paper onto this paper, because years from now, it will show through, okay? It will show through, and I don't know, from my experience. I don't use double-sided tape for pockets. I see a lot of people doing it, and I don't know. My stuff always gets stuck in there because this type of tape, it just, you know, like it stays wet the whole time. Well, the other thing too is I think in years it will dry completely and then your stuff will fall off, because I've experienced that as well. So I don't like that. So, and what I like doing as well with my journaling, let me know down below, how do you guys journal? I probably asked you this before, I'm sure, but I always like hearing how you guys like journaling and how you do your journaling. Okay, now I'm gonna need one of these, and we'll use the bigger scissors for this. So this is the little icon, I guess, that I'm using, and I think, you know what? I'm gonna sort of fussy cut. I guess it's called kiss cut. It's when you go around, and again, it's like watching paint dry. I'm sorry, but this is my process, okay? This is how I do things. What was I asking you? Oh yeah. Not only what part do you find like most relaxing or most fun or whatever. Like, you know, do you of journaling is what I'm asking. You know, do you enjoy making the, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Yes. Do you enjoy designing the page? Like I said, that's my favorite part, you know. Do you enjoy, is the best part making the journal? Do you find that, maybe you find that you really enjoy making journals, but you don't journal, you know? Yeah, there are plenty of people that do that. Oh, I love that. And then right here in this yellow spot, I'm going to put how many steps I did. So yeah, and then I'm going to write about here how I walked and ran that day, and how I walked over to the beach that morning, and I think the sunrise was about 7:11 in the morning. Okay, so on this page, this is so cute. I was looking through my, what are they called? Pads, you know? Notepads, okay? I was looking through those and I found that one that somebody had sent me in Happy Mail, and it got me to thinking, because my husband made me poached eggs on Monday. Did he make them on Monday? He either did for breakfast or for dinner, one or the other, because I do believe on Monday, I can check my notes right here on my computer. I think on Monday, he made me, he's so sweet. I was literally on Monday in my room all day long. Yes, he made me latkes for dinner, which are potato pancakes. Love those things. Oh my gosh, do I love them. And he made me poached eggs with it. And he has been trying for weeks now to perfect and master the poached egg, okay? Because I do not like egg boogies in my eggs. You know, I like them hard boiled, but I do like them with a little bit of a runny yolk. So I guess you would call, I like them soft boiled, you know, but I like them poached too. I don't know. Anyway, he mastered it and they came out beautifully and I love them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to just attach this here. Maybe I'll attach it with, I don't know what, but yeah, a staple or something like that. I don't know. It depends on what's going on here on this side. So this page here, I just found, this was Happy Mail as well, and I'm just gonna glue this right over top of that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, did I even mention, like back here, see this glittery, beautiful color in the background there? That is this, the Recollections gel crayons, and they're glittery. I don't think they sell them anymore, unfortunately, but I love these things. And I got the idea to use them from Sweet Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. And I love the colors, and they go on like this matte paper so beautifully. You just smear, you know, like you color it on there. You take a baby wipe and wipe them on, and they just smear so, so beautifully. So I love that. Okay, let us get this. I'm going to use my big Mama Gemma glue stick here. I do like these glue sticks. It's they're Amazon basics, so obviously I get them at Amazon. I'll see if I even have the link down below. I might. And it's just an all-purpose glue stick. Yeah, I like them. I like them. Especially for bigger papers like this. Now, hopefully I will not rip this paper. And I'm gonna set my scissor on the corner there so it doesn't roll up. This is, I believe this is origami paper. So it's super duper thin, but I really enjoyed, the color of it because it kind of goes with the colors on the other page opposite. So let's see here. We're gonna put it about like that. Is that straight? Kind of. Well, that's the way it's going on. Okay. Yep. If it wrinkles, I really don't care. I don't care. I don't care that there's words up there. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. Now, we might only get this page done today. I'm not sure. I think this was going to go over here. This goes there. I gotta write, on there. This is my little telephone thing that I was on the phone with my best girl. And so this, I was gonna put this up here at the top. Okay, I think this is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Buckle up, we got plans. Yep. Now, we didn't have huge plans, but my husband and I had to go drop his truck off at CarMax because we sold it this day. And I do need, oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay, I think I'm going to make this little thing here into, I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you. It's just the easiest way. Now, here is a tip for you guys. If you don't care, you know, to hear me babbling my brain away, then I'm going to glue this down here, I do believe. Okay, let's just see here. All right, it's right at the bum of that, whatever is on the giraffe. Okay, kind of, sort of, yeah. Okay, let's glue this down. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling. It was funny because I was just looking on my desk before I had started doing some work in the book before I turned you all on. And I just love company, you know? It feels like I'm just, chatting with a dear friend. And I love it, you know? I love it. I love having company when I work in here. What was I saying? Oh, gosh. Yeah, anyway, I was collecting stuff to put on the page, right? And it this and this was actually on the top of my calendar thing, my desk calendar, my blotter calendar, whatever you want to call it, that I have on my desk, and it was so cute. Oh yes, that's what I was saying as well. I just love that. That is so stinking cute. Okay. Buckle up, we have plans. Yeah, we didn't have huge plans. We were going to sell my husband's truck. We were moving down to one vehicle because we just don't need more than that. And then this I was going to turn into a tuck spot because I want to put a tag in here. Now, I don't know what the tag is going to be yet. It might just be, and I can just stick that in there as well, but it might just be, again, 2 notepads put together to tell the story. But the story is about my husband's truck. He had that truck for 17 years, and I remember when he bought it, and he hemmed and hawed about it, you know, like, because he didn't want, we had never bought a new vehicle in our lives. You know, we've always bought used vehicles. And I think he had like recently got a promotion at work, and the truck that he had was, I don't know what. Anyway, I was like, babe, you deserve a new truck. Just get it, you know? So he did. And he had that thing for 17 years, and it served us very, very well. And so it was kind of bittersweet seeing her go. But, you know, it's okay. All right, so the victory here that I am speaking of is I drove, and I told you guys this yesterday in the ramble session, I drove for the first time in at least 6 months. I used to drive to work every day, but see, this is what I mean. When you use the Xyron, then you have to go back over it and rub off all the excess glue, so that is kind of a pain in the butt, but I don't know, it's fine. It'll all be fine. It's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme, whoops, unless you do that and rub the actual paper off. We don't want to do that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try to glue that back on. That was a mistake on my part. Get back there. Okay, no big deal. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to put a little story about my husband's truck, and I think I might do another little tag here. The victory, yeah, was that I drove, and since my illness a number of years ago, I do not prefer to drive. I will if I absolutely have to, and I have, you know, I used to drive myself to work every day, but if I don't have to, then I don't. So this here, okay, let's see. I need a pen. One that, I don't know if it's gonna, no, I don't want to use that one. You would think. Let's just use this purple one here, I guess. So I called my girl. Actually, she called me. My beauty queen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I think we're gonna just put this right here. So I only need the side glued, right? And not stuck on that page. Good grief. All right. We're gonna do that there like that, right? So it's just stuck right there. It's just a little meme from a sweet girl. And then we're gonna use this tape here, or not tape, this glue. And what this glue is stuck, but I think I have below these bottles linked. Always look in the description box. It has the links of things that I use most frequently. And this is one of them. And the glue that I choose to use, which is pH neutral PVA. Okay, let's see if this will come out. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little story about, nope, about my husband and his truck and, you know, how we, just make sure where I'm putting the glue here, how we sold it, and it was bittersweet, and yeah. I like, how do you guys like do your journals? Just wondering. Do you guys, that's so cute, isn't it? How do you guys do your journals? Like, do you write stories in them? Do you like write a stream of consciousness? You know, do you, I don't know. Like, I always enjoy either watching or hearing about how other people do their journaling. Yeah. I like using a variety of things. I like using, you know, clip art, stuff I find off my desk calendar. This is clip art. These are things that I printed. So this can go in here. And then I will get another one. Let's see. This is going to go here. I might put something up here. I'm not really sure. But yeah, you saw how the page started out for this one and how it's turning out. And then I will do my journaling on here. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't, here's just one box that I'll flip through of my, I need to put my other journaling tags like in an easier spot. Oh, I like this one. Come on now. All right, let's see if this will fit in here. I'm not sure. And I get my notepads. Well, I don't get them anymore, let me tell you, because I have got quite enough. Okay, so this one's going to be glued here. Now, another thing that you can do as well with these notepads, it just makes life so much easier, let me tell you. First of all, I love them because they have lines, all right? And I prefer writing on lines. Otherwise, my writing goes all askew, and that's a big no-no for my brain. So I glue them back to back to make them a little more sturdy. If I don't have a whole lot to write about, then I simply don't, you know, I just stick it in there like that. But I glue them back to back, makes them a little more sturdy. You can easily take a sewing machine to this and go around the edges, which I've done. You can add a little, you know, ribbon onto the top or a little ruffle onto it or whatever to jazz it up. You could do whatever you want with it, and it uses up your notepads. So I think even though we didn't really do all that much this day, I might write about the story about my husband's truck and how, yeah. Okay, and so let's see. Oh yes, see, it'll go just like that. And then, and I love that things are interactive. First of all, I love things, did I spell that right? Victory, yeah. Okay, I love things that are interactive. I like my eye to bounce all over the page. I generally go from top to bottom, right? This is, on this here is my morning, you know, and how I went walking / running. And then over here is like the afternoon where I drove for the first time, drove my own car for the first time, and drove for the first time in like 6 months. You know, I just haven't had the need to drive. So I've done that, okay? And then the tag is the stories, and then this was like the evening, afternoon, and evening part of the day. So that is how I like to journal. Let me know how you guys like to journal. Okay, so that goes in there. So ta-da, we're done with Monday. I just have to do the journaling, no big deal. And one of the things too that I like doing, or in my process of journaling, even though this is a creative daily journal, okay, that simply means that I have daily entries. It does not mean that I come in here and sit. It would literally take me hours, you know. I do not come in here daily and sit and do all of this in one go, you know, including the journaling and all that. I just don't do it that way. I come in here and I'll come in here for a few hours and I'll decorate a bunch of pages. I keep my notes separately in a separate agenda. And then when I have the time or the inclination, when I feel like writing, then I come back in here and write. And I'll spend a few hours just writing out the events of the day. You know, for some people that works. For other people, you know, you might think, oh, well, maybe you like lose the feeling of that day or whatever the case is. I generally don't. You know, the things that I write in my agenda just pique my memory, and it's like, oh yeah, we did that, you know, whatever. So this is my husband's doctor's appointment. I filmed a bunch this day and I had a salad. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this page quite yet. This was the 4th. I could pick out some numbers and such, but I'm sure I've been going on forever. But yeah, so this is going to be the 3rd. This is the 4th where I got my new journal Bible. It's the NIV Journal the Word Bible. And I have really been enjoying it. So I'm going to write about the Bible study that I've been doing on here and whatever else. You know, this has a flippy do. I can either turn it into a pocket similar to this right here, right? I could choose to rip it off. I could choose to just glue it down. It doesn't matter. I could choose to flip it back on this side and use it on this one. Whichever, but I don't think I'll do that because on this day, my husband and I went to a park and we took the puppy walking, and here's a picture. There's a picture of all of us on our walk, and it was super fun. And so I think I'm gonna turn this into a pocket, right? I'll put a little tabby do or something up at the top there, and I'm gonna turn that into a pocket. I'll probably color the background. We took our dog on a walk, so walking dog, and here is the little number for the day, so I'll put that on there somewheres. And then this I'm going to put in here like this, okay? And this is, I know it's sideways, which that might bother me, but I don't want to, no, it's too wide to go that way, so it does have to go this way. But one of the things that I love doing is when a lot of times, this has to do with the Bible study thing, but you know, a lot of times if I'm doing a study or whatever the case is, or something's happening in my life or any number of things, a lot of times a song will pop into my head. And it just so happened that on this day, the study was talking about the traits, you know, the traits of God, and what is your favorite one, and mine is grace. And then it got me thinking about this song, which is called He Is by Aaron Jeffrey. I'll put the link below if you want to listen to it, but it has every, you know, all the names of God in or correlated with every single book in the Bible, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful song. So I'm gonna tip this in so that it's able to go like this, and then I'll do my journaling on this page, how we took this wonderful walk and how we went to this little hot dog stand, and I had a hot dog with my dog and my beautiful husband, and it was so sweet of him. I was like kind of down that day, and so it was very sweet of him to, you know, take me out. So let's see. And this is one of those memoji things. And I do believe, which day was that? Okay. I did a bunch of videos on this day, so this actually goes in here, okay? So there you have it. There's a little bit of journal time with me. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, let me tell you, I should tell you this at the beginning of the video as well. I'll tell you while I'm cleaning up a bit. Because I think this was like a, you know, one of those thoughts I never finish. Unfinished thought, yeah. If you don't care to see, you know, or listen to me blather on, you know, and you want to see things quicker, because I can be slower than molasses, because I'm just a storyteller, you know, like I love to tell the story behind every little thing, right? So anyhow, if you don't care to listen to all that babbling, You don't have to. Go up in the corner of the screen, and it's either going to be three dots or it's going to be like a little cog, like a tool, you know? And you click on that and you can change the speed at which you're watching the video. So speed it up, you know, speed it up. I mean, if it's like an hour, 45-minute, hour-long video like this is, and you don't care to hear all the verbal vomit, then, but you want to see, you know, the things that I'm adding to my pages and stuff like that, then yeah, speed it up, do what you got to do. You know, I just want this to be enjoyable for you. I want you to, you know, hopefully get some inspiration on how you can decorate your pages, on how, you know, there are so many different ways and so many different things that we can put into our journals to document our days. And there are so many things that we can document about our days, even if it's just something as simple as perfecting a poached egg. Okay, yeah, that was very special to me. Very special to me. My husband worked darn hard for weeks trying to perfect that egg, and he did it, and he did it for me. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate him. And speaking about appreciation, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know that it is precious, and I appreciate and I'm grateful that you choose to spend time with me. So I hope this was inspiring. I hope it was fun for you, and I hope you'll join me back here for more videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get notified the next time a video comes out. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.